Hey, Helpless Hollow. How you doing, buddy? Creating an area to set up some tombs. I'm not sure how my my follow will deal with things, but Helpless Hollow has brought some more soup. Thank you very much. What a lovely granny Helpless Hollow is. Bringing soup to the masses. You believe the stairs count as my territory? Ah, well, you know what? The easiest way for us to check that is for me to go down here and see if I can expand my territory out from this point. I can indeed. So yes, the stairs count as my territory. I just don't have to claim them. Nice. Okay, so we're getting a bit more of an area out here. Grab some more bricks from inside. An awful lot, so we should have plenty to play with. Stairs count towards the land limit. Right. That makes sense. For the time being, I am building these walls out like this, even against this cliff face, because right now anyone can go up the cliff face and then jump down. The problem with that is they might do that while I'm offline and then be stuck inside my courtyard. Whereas if I build a wall like that and someone gets up on top of this plateau, they won't then be able to just jump down. Because that would suck enormously if they were just exploring, pressed shift, automatically leapt down into my courtyard and then just basically had to log off there because I wasn't online. It would not an engaging gaming session make. No, no. Gate down. Another servant lock. Dunk. Probably should pop down the mist brazier, honestly. Do I have bones on me right now? I do not. Get some. Good morning, Leafin. How you doing, buddy? I have been exploring the wilds, discovering the locations of many, many castles. Let's take all of those. I have no idea how long a brazier will last for. Frustratingly, based on any like number of bones that you might have in it. I'm doing great. Slept like a brick. How do bricks sleep? You see, when someone tells me that they slept like a brick, it's like, but bricks don't sleep. So did you not sleep? That sounds awful. Except it actually sounds amazing. Ah, life without sleep. Such gloriousness. Bricks do lay. I guess so. Yeah, okay. Right, there we go. Beauteous. This can now be an area where we have a couple of tombs that summon various skelly bones. Now, actually, Leafin is going to be a very informative person in this regard. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should have used the really... Oh, yeah, I really should have. Leafin, do servants bite your skelly bones? Yes, perfect. I want my servants to mine like dying to them. Oh. See, that wasn't what I was looking for. Leafin, could you please give me the answer I wanted? Instead of the one that is literally the opposite of what I was hoping for? Request denied. Well, say what you will about Leafin, at least he's honest. Right. Now, these are... I almost don't want to put windows here. Like, I feel that, like, having these there is actually kind of cool. And, again, the main reason why I build these walls to prevent people from jumping down is people from accidentally jumping down and then having no way out. But the thing with someone who, like, got through these windows as a bat... I mean, you got in, so one must assume you can get yourself back out again, matey. Etc. 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 So what happens when your servant dies, Leafin? Poor Leafin, getting bullied by the streamer. Leafin replies, I'm supposed to. It was in the contract that I was forced to sign, with a knife to my back, and written with invisible ink. Ah, good times. Hey, 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 hey. There was no knife to your back. What kind of scallywag do you take me for? The knife was at your belly. I'm not the kind of scoundrel who'd go and sneak up on someone with a knife. How dare. Okay. This looks good. We can probably make this area very, very pretty in here. But, I don't... Yeah, again. The main thing with the windows... if it's an open courtyard and someone... is capable of flying, they could probably get in anyway. So these just look pretty. Looking out of these windows out into the courtyards outside. I like it. I like it a lot. This game also reminds me of that old PC game, Quest for Mighty Epic Loot. Oh, no, isn't it Epic Quest for Mighty Loot? That was awesome, building those castles and traps. Ah, fun times. Such fun times, Ron Empire, and it has been so long since someone brought that up. Good memories. Right, production. Bones. Need to go. Bones. Here we are. Bones. Tonk. Alrighty then. Now, I could have a few graves in here, and I could even, possibly, isolate them. It was my desire, and maybe it is. Then I would have to, like, every time I want to go out to the doors, I'd have to go past them, so maybe not. I don't know, maybe have just one there? And then, if I want to summon ghouls, yields bones and a chance of grave dust, and just yields bones. So, literally, I could just summon loads of these. Just loads of ghouls. All the time ghouls. It was fun to click and replay to see people do their raid on you and tweak traps. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, the Epic Quest for Mighty Loot scratched that itch from Castle Doctrine. But when Castle Doctrine was new and there were hundreds of people playing it, and you could just build zany, crazy, fun traps that were solvable, and you could go on a raid of someone else's place, and you would encounter a trap that wasn't a bitlock, you know? Oh, I see, Leafin. That's interesting. Well, what I could do is I could put both blood roses and morning lilies, and just hopefully it would just keep stacking up the skeletons or the ghouls until it had enough. And then eventually, you know, I'd start summoning skeleton priests, and if I really wanted to give my servants, you know, make them earn their keep, I'd summon a banshee or two. You know, just a little things to keep them on their toes. But hey, Belial. How you doing, buddy? Lyle is just stopping back in to say goodnight. Yields animal hides, chance for low-grade seeds. I mean, I could totally get these going. I could absolutely do that, actually. And I kind of feel that this should probably be closer to the door. Or maybe even just nestled in amongst my garden. Yeah, because that's super close then for me to reach. It isn't as functional, but it's more there for me than anything else. Also. This is literally just renewable wood. How marvelous. Does that then regrow automatically? Yep, it does. That is fantastic. Let's go ahead and replace these walls. Actually, I don't have that many to replace it with, unfortunately. But I could replace that. I could replace this. And later on, I'll replace these with windows so they can look out. It'll look lovely. And gradually, little by little, we're replacing the whole base. I'm going to start having rats summoned there. You take an inordinate amount of all of the... Oh, actually, I don't need those. Those can go back. There we go. Yeah. Well, let's go and put all of this to use. But yes, I do very much like your authentic granny skin costume. It was a murder to get it together. Oh my lord, really. And good night, Griffith. You have a good sleep, mate. Right. I'm going to take this bone back and I'm going to give you... Oh, actually, don't. I'm going to give you these. As often as I get those, I will allow giant rats to spawn. Actually, do I have any nice flooring for out there? Exterior. Fences, no. Ah, that's a shame. Do you have some nice vases, perhaps? I think having a lovely little garden area would be gorgeous with that sort of stuff. But I just lack any kind of flooring right now for external areas. I could go about changing the external look of my... Has Bad Credits been out there and killed someone? No, Bad Credits is not. Bad Credits? Oh, that's Creature 56. Can I feed off you? I will 100% accept a 56% creature from out here. Thank you. I'll leave that up to Bad Credits. In fact, Bad Credits, go out there and kill that rat for me. Earn your keep. Same diff. Let's have that closer to the gate. So if I want to go out, I can activate it. And then I want exterior fences. How many can they do? Oh, I can do a lot of these. That's gorgeous. Gives me a little contained area for the skelly bones. Then I can just load this up with as many of these as I want. Yep. There we go. All of the bones I could ever want, and quite a lot of the grave dust too. What's everyone's favourite blood type so far? Hollow Souls, it depends on what I'm doing. Creature is just gorgeous if I'm going to be out and about exploring it in in daytime, because of the sun resistance buff. We've also got, obviously, Brute, because of the passive lifesteal on attack, on primary attack. That's actually really, really nice. Warrior is just generally a decent all-rounder for getting out there and fighting. In fact, I would say that Warrior is my favourite for dealing with bosses. But there's probably... I don't know. I don't know if I've explored even remotely all of them, but those are the ones that I can think of. Scholar is my favourite, but I won't say what it does. Oh, okay, Inferned Dragon. Thank you very much for the info on that. That there is a Scholar to look forward to. Now, quick question, actually. Will skeletons and ghouls die in the sunlight? Okay, cool. And we're good. Maybe I should have 2 windows, just so I can see out. And I think I will. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that, if I can afford to. I cannot. I need more planks. God damn it! I have no planks. To go and murderize some trees. How did I end up... Oh my lord, why have I got so much lumber? Oh, that's right, I did murderize some trees in order to clear the way. Never mind. I'm just a silly. That has taken a phenomenal amount of time for it to finish up doing its thing. How long does it require to... It takes 2 minutes to make a ghoul? Sod that. Only 3 of these. Two for ghouls. 1 for skelly bros. Legitimately, though. Sod that, having to wait around for 2 minutes constantly. Well, Aavak, you are organically growing them. Expecting them to spawn fast. Well, I mean, that's true, actually. Hello, Grey Foxhound. How are you doing? Need all them nutrients. I mean, you know, that's true, and it's not like I'm growing them in the best grave soil possible. This is just some, you know, sort of clay loam that I had laying around. It's, yeah, no, I understand. I'm expecting too much. Am I going to stop expecting too much? No, but I do acknowledge that I am expecting too much, and that's on me. Chill Triple A, do understand that this is a game built around being played on like an online, always online server sort of thing. So there are going to be, you know, reasonable amounts of delay with certain things. That said, if anyone doesn't like it, they can simply adjust the settings to accommodate their own preferences with that sort of thing. I kind of don't want these in here, and I want these to be beautiful windows looking out. I'm too bad. I'm too bad at this. I keep wanting to, but I want to look out there. I want to have this vista. I want to have this vista. I want to have this. It's like, yeah, but this is meant to be a castle, you know, a place that is meant to protect the things inside. It's very hard to do that when you turn your castle into a greenhouse. Oh no. Are you dead? You suck. Oh, man. You died to rats and I'm spawning a bunch of ghouls. Hapless Hollow. I just want to eat nuns. Is that too much to ask? Well, I mean, you know, how easy is it for you to do? That's probably the answer to that question. In before I go out there and die in exactly the same way. Did do a number on some of them, at least. That was not what I meant to do, I guess. Yep. Not too terrible. And honestly, the amount of bones I'm going to get out of this is going to be intense. And I can only spawn those with occasionally because I really don't have many fish bones. So that's not going to be a common thing for bad credits to have to deal with. Still, it was really amusing to be like, your first adventure, killing rats in the basement. Oh, you're dead. Well, I guess that was an interesting mistake. Oh, actually, don't need that on. But there is a part of me that's like, I want to see if I can just keep these on all the time. Hello! Oh, my bad. Not far away, almost done. I should turn it off because it is dumb. But I think it might be one bone every minute. And since bones can stack up to 500... Is that right? It's about 1 bone a minute. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's actually really, really not bad. So that's effectively a day. You can have that running solidly for a day. Well, very fine, thank you. I'm currently working on my first tattoo with a tattoo artist. And I have a holiday today with nothing planned. Okay. Bully. I love the fresh air and sun. All of my castle walls made of windows, indeed. But yeah, if we plan for the mist braziers being able to operate without any further supervision for a single day, then that gives us massive buffer. If we fill it up, it's actually going to be more than 2 days, but always err on the side of caution with things like that, in my opinion. Oh, actually, that's incredibly on the side of caution when you think about it, because it's more like 2.5 days, really, but still. Are those horns sticking out my window? No, only just, though. Right, I'm going to need to go and get more and more and more unsullied hearts. But let's go and see those ghouls. The big question is how many of them it can sustain at once. Yeah, they're level 30 undying ghouls. Wow. Actually, genuinely impressive. I can only imagine that my peeps are gonna die fighting these all the time. Because they're just gonna get straight back up. Oh, maybe not. I was assuming that the undying ghouls that we had here were going to be the same as the undying ghouls that we have elsewhere, but apparently no. Okay, I accept. Got loads of stone that I can load in here. Yep. Yes. Let's go ahead and compulsively count. A couple of spare hearts here and there, but nothing really I want to use. I'm gonna store these seeds for now. Don't really intend to use them for the time being. Alright. Still got the Eye of Twilight. What on earth is that? Hey, Spring Critter, how you doing? Right, Grayson Armourer. This will give me an assortment of statues, longboards, 5-finger workboards. Also, Clive the Firestarter. We've already had some run-in with Clive, though didn't go super great. We could summon the Putrid Rat. I mean, it would be kind of cool to be able to turn into a rat. We warned the rat is quite virile. That is not the warning that I was expecting to get. I'm not gonna lie. That is quite different from what I thought you were gonna say. Not necessarily a bad thing, just it is yeah, it is what it is. Wow. Shed Pavlo, welcome to the stream. Hello, mate. Let's get these walls in place. Tunk, tunk. Once again, these are beautiful walls, and I can just look out at my at the water there. Over here, let's fill these out. I want a gate. Gate can just be a regular one. No servants allowed out through it. And then over here, some regular walls. Say probably just no window over here, especially considering the vermin. So, what am I lacking? I'm lacking planks, but I just gained a load of lumber from replacing those walls, so that's not too bad. Need to get you better gear, really. I truly, truly do. The pillar then fence looks pretty nice too for overlooking stuff. Oh, okay. I will bear that in mind. Thank you very much for the suggestion. Thank you very much for the suggestion. Right. Well, I could go ahead and make you some better gear. I mean, at this point, I could straight up make you some of the best gear. Ooh. I do believe I now have everything I need to make myself a cloak. I do. Oh, glorious day. Alright. Are we going to go for a traveler's wrap? No, I guess I am going for a traveler. Can I cancel that? Yes, I can. Thank goodness. Are we going for a traveler's wrap or an immortal king's drape, chat? Which one are we going for? Immortal for more royal dapper? I mean, we totally can, yeah. Second. No, the effects of either, but the Immortal King sounds far more badass. It's literally the same. So, I'm fairly certain the one is just the DLC content. They serve exactly the same function. There you go. So fancy. Looks cloaky. Indeed it does. But now we have got a bit more resistance from the sun. So increases the time you can endure the sun by 45%. That's actually a big upgrade, yeah. A big upgrade. Extremely happy with that, actually. Alright, well, I think we're going to go ahead and we're just going to do the bosses in the order that I've got the bosses to do. How many hearts have we got now? I've got 2. I need another 5 unsullied hearts, and that gives me everything I need to build my throne. And from my throne, I can then command my servants. It sounds very, very good. Tracking you. Bye, Hapless Hollow. You take care, buddy. Oh, look at him. There's a party going on. It seems that 3 skelly bones is as much as we need. We're going to get. And probably going to see that there's going to be 3... Wow, how did I miss you every single time? Well, we'll probably see that there's going to be 3 ghouls as well. Now, where are we likely headed right now? Bandit Armory? That would be my guess, considering I'm off to face someone who's basically the boss of the forge. That feels very likely to be where we're headed. Oh wow, the 45 likely combines with the creature blood type. You're right, it probably does. That would give us enormous sun resistance. Glorious sun resistance, in fact. It amuses me greatly when the Guardian of the Forest decides to murderize all of the forest creatures. Surprendo! Here's a chest over here. Oh, balls. I still haven't fixed my weapon. Okay, well, I guess we're going to be using this one then for now. I spent the entire time in my base, and I forgot to do one of the most important things, and that is repair my gear. I can repair it in my inventory, but I'd need the... Oh, wait. Have I got the materials for it? I do. Oh, marvellous. Anything else need repairing? Yeah, that's actually getting low. As is that. That too. That is fine. That's basically new. Okay, yeah. You're right. Because I've got so much crap that I didn't leave behind because I'm a dumb. Said it before, chat. I will say it again. It is exhausting being me. Cubix, you have a good night. I hope I got your name right this time. I haven't stopped to think about it and everything. You're indeed pointing me in. Yeah, you can repair gear anyway. It's a case of needing to have the equipment. Sorry, the materials with you. Nope. Keep a note. We can both play this game. I play it better, apparently. Yeah, Silas. The term for it, when a female ferret is in heat for too long, is they become estrus. And it's basically that they don't come out of the heat phase, and it starts to leach calcium out of their body at an increasingly dangerous rate until it eventually starts sapping calcium out of their bones. Amongst various other things, but that's the main threat. They asked about female ferrets being in danger if they don't mate. Spin to win. Sure. I'll happily take your blood. Another bone crossbow. That's an interesting fight going on over there. Or is there a militia brawler fighting in here? Hi. You are way too high for me to deal with. So I'm kind of glad you died, but at the same time, I kind of wish I was the one who did it. Which one's this? Do I have ferrets? Yeah. I've got 4 now. The 2 of them are sick, unfortunately, but they're old, and they're sick because they're old. The 5th recently passed away, for much the same reason. She just got to that age, and it's one of those things. If nothing else kills you, eventually cancer will get you. It's simply a numbers game. Every time a cell divides, there's a tiny chance that that cell is going to divide improperly, and the coding on the cell is going to get a little bit skewed. And yeah, Siri recently passed from lymphoma, and Tally has now, well, she's had it for a little while now, but we caught it fairly early on with Tally, and Midna has also developed lymphoma as well. The fact that the 3 of them came from the same litter may be indicative of something on the genetic level, but honestly, like I said, it's one of these things that, again, if nothing else gets you and you live long enough, cancer will. Sadly. Hello. Nope. Ow. Nope. I thought about getting ferrets or cats, but went for cats because of smell. I mean, it depends largely on how you keep them, really. Ferrets do have a musky odor, especially hobs, especially intact hobs, because they'll try to mark when they're in heat, but or rather when they're in sieve, I guess. Did you just say I have a family?